So, somehow we've reached the point where PowerWash Simulator 2 and Star Wars have had a baby. Oh, wait, pause.
Huh?
Honestly, I'm not even surprised anymore. So today we're checking out the brand new Star Wars DLC for PowerWash Simulator 2, where instead of saving the galaxy, we're going to clean it up. So I don't know whose job it is to pressure washer an X-Wing, or who looked at the AT-AT and thought, yeah, that's going to need 4 gallons of soap. But apparently, that's us. So today we're going to find out in this DLC, actually, is it worth picking up? And is it worth buying? I think you'll be pleased. I have a little bit of, of the content to go through. I won't go through all 6 maps. Let's leave some of that for the surprise, but we'll go through it. And we'll start off with just some of the basics, and here we go. And for our first stop, it's none other than Luke Skywalker's homestead on Tatooine. And judging by the amount of sand caked up on these walls, Obi-Wan wasn't kidding when he said this place was in the middle of nowhere. Everyone remembers Luke staring dramatically at the twin suns setting. But who remembers that poor droid that had to pressure wash all of this beforehand? And so here we have it. Luke's kitchen. And honestly, after seeing how much grime is under these cabinets, I'm starting to question how fresh that blue milk actually really was. Who do you think's to blame for all this? I mean, this was pre-Sandcrawler, so the droids hadn't even showed up yet. And Peru, you've got some explaining to do. But seriously though, for a desert planet, they sure seem to have unlimited supply of dirt. Maybe that's why Anakin hated sand so much. It's coarse, it's rough, and apparently it sticks to everything. The Force is strong, but this nozzle is stronger. And for our next stop, the Mos Eisley Cantina, a hive of scum and villainy. And apparently some really terrible housekeeping. The bartender was not there because, as you know, he wouldn't have served my kind or hired my kind. We've been hired just right after Han and Greedo had their little disagreement. Yes. Han shot first. I'm not starting that debate in my comments. Can we just appreciate how nobody in the Star Wars universe ever cleans anything? Except for this droid, of course. Every place looks like someone spilled freaking blue milk years ago and just accepted it. Imagine being the janitor there. Just 1 minute you're mopping the floor, and then the next minute somebody loses an arm. And after finishing up Tatooine, the Empire hires us. They must have checked them Yelp reviews, because right after the Battle of Hoth, they hire us to clean none other than an AT-AT. Which raises the very important question, who is approving these budgets? You just lost an entire military assault, and your first priority is detailing the walker? To be fair though, if Darth Vader told me to wash his giant robot camel, I'd probably do it too. And finally, the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy, the Millennium Falcon. Han keeps this thing flying through asteroid fields, but apparently draws the line at washing it. Ah, there it is. The one microscopic speck of dirt. Every PowerWash player knows exactly what I'm talking about. Honestly, I don't think the Force is what holds this ship together. It's decades of grime, and today, we probably voided that warranty. Sorry, Chewie. Overall, I'd say I had a lot of fun with this DLC. If you're addicted to PowerWash Simulator, if you like Star Wars, there's lore in there that's really fun, that makes you smile. And The game is just good. I would say it's a buy. If you like Star Wars and PowerWash Simulator, go for it.